Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. It's Pushka this side, and today I'm here to answer a very important question. How can you move from your Excel sheet to CRM? So we work with a lot of small businesses and solo founders. So naturally, when you're managing a small business or you're a solo founder, you tend to gravitate towards Excel sheets because Excel sheets are very easy to work with, they're very flexible, they're free, and you can get immediately started. You don't need any training. So naturally you start managing your leads, your customer data in Excel sheets. But after a while, as your business grows, those Excel sheets are not enough. You can't track your customer documents in your Excel sheets. You can't share them very effectively with your team. It's very difficult to collaborate in an Excel sheet. There are a lot of limitations in what you can track in an Excel sheet. You can't track customer follow-ups, your history of interaction with your customer. You can't couple that with different kinds of data like your product list, like maybe orders, invoices. It's very difficult to establish those linkages. That's when you realize that you need a proper CRM. And then you tend to ask, how do you migrate from this Excel sheet to a proper CRM? And that's exactly what I'm going to show you in today's video. So watch it till the end, and I'll show you very simple steps of how you can go from an Excel sheet to a proper CRM. So now let's head over to the Fuzen website. And as you can see, Fuzen is basically an AI-based app builder for small businesses where you can just enter a prompt. Like you can enter a prompt of what kind of CRM you need and what kind of Excel integration you need. And you can click on this and then Fuzen will build your app for you. Now, before we go to the prompt, I just want to show you an Excel sheet that I've created for this demo purpose. So this is basically our Excel sheet where we are managing lead details like contact details, company name, address, product requirement, the budget, where we got this lead from. So the channel, lead generation channel, the lead status and remarks. So basically, let's say this is where we are tracking our lead data. We are tracking our lead data in this Excel sheet in this format. And now we want to bring this to a proper CRM. So for that purpose, I've created a prompt. So let me go there. I've created this simple prompt. I'm just saying, I'm currently managing my leads in an Excel sheet and it has the following columns. So these are basically the columns. So just help me to build a simple CRM which will replace this Excel sheet, and also give me an option to import all of this Excel data in CSV format. So why CSV format? Because CSV is a universal format. So if you're working in Excel sheets, some people might be working with Google Sheets. Both of those can be converted to a simple CSV file, and then we can just import that CSV file to our new CRM. So this is a universal integration format. So that's why we are going ahead with CSV. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put this prompt in the description of the video. So you can also use this same prompt. So the only thing that you will need to do is you will just need to copy the headers, basically the column names. Just copy these and then put them in the prompt. So just basically replace the column names from this prompt by whatever you have in your Excel sheet. Then copy this whole prompt, go back to Fuzen website, enter your prompt here. So now we are telling Fuzen to create a CRM which will manage all these things and which will help us to move from Excel to a proper CRM. And then let's click on Generate App. So I already have a login on Fuzen. I'm already signed in, so it directly takes me to the AI. If you don't happen to have a login, it will just ask you to sign up. Once you sign up, it's going to direct you to this kind of AI window where you can see your prompt gets entered and AI will immediately start to build an app. So now AI is asking, it can definitely build this CRM. It is asking us a few questions. If it's just myself, so I'm just going to say, right now it's just myself. And for this demo purpose, I'm just going to say, keep this CRM simple because this is a quick demo. So I don't want to create a complex CRM and make this video unnecessarily complex. I don't want to do that. So we'll just keep it simple. The purpose of the video is to show you how you can go from your Excel sheet to a CRM setup. So, okay, so now I think AI has started building a CRM for us. We can see something is happening. So now we'll wait. Sometimes it can take a few minutes, maybe sometimes 4 or 5 minutes even to set up an app. So we'll just wait. Okay, So now AI has given us something. So what AI is telling us is it is building this app using a template. So it is using a CRM template. So using a template, it created this basic infrastructure, and now it'll customize this template as per our requirement. So using a off-the-shelf template, it created all of this, which already includes a dashboard, a Kanban board, product management page. So it has a lot of things. So this template has a lot of things, but I think it's still processing. So it's going to create the CSV import functionality that we asked for. It will create that. It can take a few minutes. We'll just wait for AI to do its work. Okay, so now we can see AI installed this CRM using a template, and then it created a list of changes that we needed to make to this template. So it has created a long list. So it's like 14 changes to be made to the template. And now Fuzen's AI will work through these changes one by one. So it's deleting some stuff that is not used, deleting some proposals, data collection, leads collection, updating leads collection. So there are a few changes. I can see 14 changes. So even if it change takes maybe a few minutes, it's still going to, because it's a long list, it's going to take around half an hour. So we'll wait for all of these changes to be done. And once all of them are done, we'll come back and check if the CSV import works properly. So one more interesting thing, once all of these changes are done, you don't need to keep on checking. Fuzen will just send you an email once all of these changes are done. So you can even close your browser, close the window. You will get an email when everything is done. So that time you can come back, and that time you can test how everything has been done. But I think already a few of these have been done. So it's working faster than expected. So I think in maybe 10 minutes, all of this will be done. Okay, so now we can see all of these changes are done. So you can see this green tick against each task, which means all of these tasks have been done. Some of these can be rolled back. So you also get an option to roll back some of the changes. You can only roll back the most recent changes. If these are old changes, they cannot be rolled back. But we have this option to roll back some of the recent changes. And Fuzen also tells us that it found some missing requirements and it's implementing them now. Okay, but what's interesting for me is that the CSV import functionality has already been done. So we can see we asked for a simple CRM. We asked for a very basic setup. If you recall from my prompt, I asked it to simplify the things. So to simplify the things, it removed a lot of stuff which was not required, wasn't being used. So it removed a lot of that stuff, including the Kanban page. It removed it from the menu. Now it's deleting from the app itself. It added some things that were needed, like a workflow to import leads. It added this page where we can import leads. Now it's again making some changes in that CSV process, CSV import workflow. So a lot of changes were done. And the interesting thing, you can see that it only took one AI credit. So although it has done a lot of work, it only took one AI credit. And you get 5 AI credits every day. So you can see even in the free tier, you can do a lot of stuff using Fuzen's AI. Let's wait for these changes to be done. Once this is done, we'll try to import the CSV that we have created. So now I think all the changes that were needed with the CSV import functionality, those are all done. Now it's only cleaning up the navigation sidebar, which is this menu. This is also done. I think we are almost done, and we can now try to import the CSV file that we had created. So I'm going to upload this file from the dashboard and try to import it. Okay, so at least we see a success message. A file has been uploaded and import process has been successfully started. So the only way to check it is to go back to the dashboard, and yes, on the dashboard I can see 2 leads have been imported. If we go back to the CSV file, this is the data that we were using, and here I can see this data has been imported along with some budget is missing, the budget number is missing, but most of the data has been imported. And if I want this to be displayed here, I can just go back to AI and I can ask it to display the budget, make sure that the correct budget is displayed from the imported data. But what I want to do is I want to click on individual lead. I want to check what individual lead details is displaying. And here we can see very detailed information about this particular lead. And we can also see that remarks field, which we had in our CSV file, that has also been captured. We can also edit these details. So basically, instead of working with a simple Excel sheet, now we have a proper CRM setup. And in this CRM setup, we can easily do things like we can search for things, we can filter leads as per their status, we can create new leads, we can create fields, or we can create document uploading options. So for example, if I go to lead details of a particular lead, I'll say give me options to upload documents against the lead, and AI will do it just like that. It's very easy. So these are the things that previously you were not able to do with your Excel sheet. In your Excel sheet, you can't just upload documents within your Excel sheet. But with a CRM, you can definitely do that. And all of these added features, a new feature like document management against your leads, will just cost 1 AI credit. And you get 5 AI credits for free every day. There are a lot of things that you can do even with the free tiers. So if you want to move from your Excel sheet to the CRM, this is the simplest and cheapest option, and also one with the most flexibility. You can do a lot of stuff even on the free tier of Fuzen. So that's what I wanted to show you. So now you have seen how you can very easily go from your Excel sheet to a CRM, how you can build a customized CRM app using Fuzen's AI, and how you can use that app to import the data from your Excel sheet to a CRM dashboard. So that's a very easy way to go from your Excel sheet to a CRM. And the best part is that you're starting for free. So if you're using it with just 5 users, if your usage is very minimal, you can actually start for free. You don't need to purchase any subscription plans from Fuzen, any hosting plans from Fuzen, until your usage is at a small level. You'll only need to do that when your business grows, the complexity of your operations grows. That is the only point when you'll need to purchase a hosting plan from Fuzen. And until then, you're operating completely for free. So this is the easiest, simplest, cheapest way to go from your Excel sheet to a CRM. I hope you liked the video. Give us a thumbs up before you leave. Subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you in the next one.